Good evening guys and welcome back to my channel. We are going to continue with the 3 covers for the journals, and we did this one yesterday, and now I have decided that this lace will go on the spine when we have sewn in the signatures. So I haven't done anything more on this one. The linen one have got the textile glued on, and I just put a pieces of lace under these ones so it could have a little bit more decoration. And then I put another little rose on that side. So on the spine, this crocheted homemade little lace will decorate that, but we will sew in the signature first in that one too and cover it up with this. And then I have put a piece of textile on the inside. It's a printed kind of piece that looks like it's different kind of textile that have been sewn together like a collage. So we will put something more on the inside, maybe some old book paper or some pockets. But I have glued this down so you can see the glue haven't dried yet. And then I put in some pieces of cheesecloth behind so it looks like an old book where it peeks out. So then we have the really old one left, and we haven't done anything on this yet. I will probably just give it some some glue, and maybe put on some gesso to keep this together. It's so old, so they did it like this in the old days. To get it thick, they put paper together, and now it's so torn and worn, so it has started to fall apart. I pulled out this old tablecloth, and I think we will make a couple of pockets for the inside. Then we can still see the text and the old writing, so we can see that it's really an original from the 1800. So these pockets will get some paper on the back and maybe some decoration, so I want to put them on a couple of file folder paper and maybe do another row of sewing or something. It's sturdier and it will keep the lace from ripping or the textile from losing threads. So I thought we could do that while the linen one is drying. So let's just pull a piece of old file folder to use and glue this onto so we can get some sturdy backs on them. I think I will just cut off the edge. I will take the glue stick first as we are going to sew, they will stick right away. And want the sewing machine like the glue stick better than the bookbinding glue. Try to get it glued down as straight as we can get it when it's embroidered. Almost empty. And the other one. Doing the same. One of them is a little bit bigger. Now it's easier to see if they not are cut straight. See if you can stretch this a little bit so it will be straight. That's nice. Now I'm thinking, should I sew it by hand or should I just go and sew it with my machine? Of course it's easier to sew it by hand, but it takes a lot of time, so I'm not sure. We can do both, but we are to go with the decisions again. I think I will try to do it by hand. It's so much more fun, and we have this really old journal that we're working in, so I will go and fetch some thread. Okay, I have got my little plastic piece that I use when I do my holes. I just realized I have used this to open my glue bottle, so it was glue on it. Should never leave it with glue on. So let's start making some holes. So we can sew around it. I will do around all of these and get back to you, so you don't have to see me do all the holes. Give the corner a little bit more glue. We don't want it to rip and get threads. And the last stitch. And making a knot on the back. Sewn all around, so we are sure they will keep in place. So let's take the bookbinding glue and glue 3 sides down so that we get our pocket. Making sure to get in between each thread. A little bit extra on the knots. And the same on the other side. Bending it a bit so it's have the right shape. Checking again so I'm not gluing on the wrong side. It has happened more than once, so check an extra time to be sure you don't need to rip it off again. I'm talking of experience. From experience of gluing things totally wrong. So let's see if we can mend the corner a bit. I'll try to take it apart. I think I need to take my, so that we can glue the papers almost separately. Starting from the back. Oops. And I will clamp it together so it will keep in place. Doing the same with the next one. It's so old, so it's almost dusting when I'm gluing it. Hopefully this will be enough to keep it together, so I don't need to put some clear coat on it. I would like to do as little as possible on this old book. Okay. I think that we are done at the moment with the covers. We are going to put in the signatures on each of the book, and then put something on top of the sewing. But I will leave it like this for now. Let it dry, and tomorrow we can pick out the papers and sew in some of the signatures. So thank you for watching, and if you find it interesting, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber yet, I would really appreciate that too. It helps me to keep the channel going. Thank you for today, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye from Sweden.